fragment length polymorphism. Fundamentally, RFLP manipulates the ability of specific restriction enzyme to cut at specific sites on DNA strand, which will produce specific and various length of fragments. And this is used particularly in genetic mapping. The first step involves the extraction of DNA from organism of interest. For example, organism A and organism B. Okay, their DNAs are taken. And then the specific restriction enzyme are added to the DNA sample. Okay, here the DNA strands will be cut at specific restriction site, producing specific length as we've discussed earlier.
Cool.
Okay, next, these DNA will undergo electrophoresis. Okay, next is blotting. Blotting, where the DNA map from the electrophoresis gel will be transferred on the nitrocellulose paper. Basically, the gene map from the gel electrophoresis will be absorbed and blotted on the nitrocellulose paper. Next, this nitrocellulose paper will be taken out and immersed in a radioactive probe, so that the radioactive probe will bind to the DNA bands on the nitrocellulose paper. And finally, a film will be attached to the nitrocellulose paper, and the radioactively labeled probe will imprint the gene map on the film. RFLP is a powerful tool for genetic analysis, and it can be used for example, in order to detect genetically inherited disease. Okay, according to this diagram, we know that the mother and the father is the carrier of a recessive genetically disorder, which is A. Okay, so their gene mapping will have both capital A, the dominant and the normal allele, and the small a, which is the recessive gene. And we can see both parents have both alleles. Okay, for children which has homozygous dominant allele, in his or her gene mapping there will only be one band, which is the dominant allele E. And if the children is heterozygous, it will be the same with the parents. It will show both bands. While if the children is homozygous recessive, there will only be the recessive band on the gene map. So by using RFLP, we can determine which children is homozygous dominant, which is homozygous recessive, and which is heterozygous. So, okay, apart from detecting genetically inherited diseases, RFLP can be used to investigate DNA taken from crime scene. So, for example, if a suspect is DNA is taken and compared with the DNA sample found in the crime scene, we can detect whether it is the DNA of the suspect or not by comparing the DNA bands similar to this. That is one. Another one is species relatedness can be determined as well via this biomolecular technology. Another use of RFLP is to determine the position of organisms in the phylogenetic tree. For example, in the past, before this technology came about, organisms are grouped based on morphological similarities. For example, same color or same color, for example. Okay, nowadays we use RFLP to determine and to analyze the DNA fragments similarities. For example, they may not look the same, but if their DNA fragments are similar, high relatedness, they will be close. They will be grouped closer than before.
Carry you away into the velvet sky, and we'll stir the stars around and watch them fall away into the Hudson Bay and plummet out of sight and sound. The open summer breeze will sweep you through the hills where I live in the Alpine Heights below the northern lights. I spend my coldest nights alone, awake and thinking of the weekend we were in love. Home among these mountain tops can be so awfully dull, 1,000 miles from the top.
Two-step, 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 two-step.
Bright lights, TV screen, feels like looking at a magazine. You run on the floor, feels like dancing is the way to go. But if you let her see that man say, Show her that you're not that shy. Let her see that man say footwork. Show her you're that type of guy.
Two-step, 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 two-step.
Young boy, don't be late. This girl ain't really got time to wait. You think it's all for show, but this is just the only way I know. But if you let her see that man say footwork, show her that you're not that shy. Let her see that man say footwork, show her you're that type of guy.
Two-step, 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 two-step.
Hey, if you ever need a guy, a partner for a week, you point in my direction and just come and follow me. We'll meet up on the floor and maybe do the twerk. So show me what you got in terms of
Fancy footwork, work, work, fancy footwork, work, work, fancy footwork, work.